What up? It's your boy Jay Fatco, and this is Jay Fatco's Builds and Fixes. And in today's video, or is it? It's Jay Fatco's Builds. I don't I don't know the name of my own channel, but in today's video we're gonna go over what is wrong with the Trailblazer, and we're gonna go over all what's wrong with it. Now I don't know what's all wrong with it because I haven't started it. Like it needs a fuel pump, so I don't necessarily know what's all wrong with it, but visually I can say what's wrong with it, if that makes sense. But yes, it is still winter outside. it's it's still winter time outside. I kind of hiccuped. I kind of hiccuped. Wait, I kind of hiccuped. Can I say that like that? While I was laughing, so it was like it is. But anyway, we're gonna go over what it needs, like I said, visually, and for me, being somewhat of a mechanic, we're gonna go over what it needs. Now, I don't know what it needs when it's running. That's a whole different thing. But we're gonna go over it, and yeah, we're gonna, we're closer and closer to getting this situated, because it's been sitting here for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and I'm kind of tired of it sitting here, and I need to drive it. So let's get into it. All right, so we got the key. My niece actually gave me this. I don't know what this is. It looks like a tool. Kind of looks like a tool. I don't know what it is. Well, my niece gave me this, so we're gonna rock it. But yes, the SUV. It's still dirty, by the way. I didn't clean it. Still got some still got those bullets right there. I probably need to, like, yeah, I probably need to put these in my pocket. No, because of a cop. Wait, is it dangerous to store bullets in your pocket? Will it like pop or something? I don't know. I'm still like kind of like what is this? This is like a, I don't know. Kind of cool. It's kind of cool though, to be honest. But this is a rifle bullet, I'm pretty sure of. Okay, we won't put them in our pocket. I don't really know like how to store those. I don't want that, I don't want it to go off and like pop in my pocket. I know it's not gonna go like a gun, but yeah. Anyway, let's go over what this car needs. Starting from the obvious, right? Starting from the obvious. Let's start from the obvious. It needs a fuel pump. And this is the tank. This is a 25-gallon tank. Yes, I have it outside, but I have covers on it and this and that. So it's cool. It's fine. But this is the tank. I wonder, like, this. I wonder if I need like a new one of these. This boy is thick. But it needs a fuel pump. And the fuel pump is sitting somewhere in there, which is kind of good because it's already out the vehicle, so it doesn't take like too much to put it back in. Yes, those are oil. I need to recycle those. Yeah, so the fuel pump, once I get the fuel pump, I just put it in. I think it's sitting probably like right there. Just put it in there, and then it got the lines already. He gave me the lines, so I got the lines for it, put the fuel pump in there, and really just put it back in. Like, that's really like the main reason why the car is actually sitting, is it's like some lines rusted off or something like that. But that's the reason why it was sitting. So I got a free car that works, to my knowledge, just needs a fuel pump. Now, it might need other things, but that's the main reason why it wasn't running, because of the fuel pump. I haven't started it yet, and I might do that in another video. So yeah, we might do that. Starter fluid. All right, so let's pop this. Hold on a minute. That looks... Okay, never mind. Where did this go at? It goes up here. All right, give me a second. Now, as you see, it's been sitting. He said, and as you can see, it looks like the pump. It looks like it probably needed a power steering pump. It definitely, it definitely needs a belt. That belt is cracked. It should still be good though. The clutch feels good. A5. What did I say? So it definitely needs a cleaning. That is not good. Anytime you store a car, honestly, you want to put a cover on there because stuff like this get like this and your drain holes get plugged or clogged. So what happens is, and then on top of that, all this stuff becomes, you know, mushy and stuff like that. So your car starts to rust out. People probably wonder like, oh, why cars rust out when they just sitting, even if they're not on the grass. This is my opinion though, right? This is my opinion. I'm not an expert at this, but my opinion, they wonder why it rusts out without sitting on grass is because you have leaves that's blocking all the drain holes and stuff like that. So it's, you know, causing stuff. But what it needs under here, I have the battery. This looks a little crusty. We're gonna get that right though. What's this? Oh, that looks crusty too. All this looks pretty crusty. Thankfully though, I feel like we could just scrape that down. That might be, hold on a minute. No. We could just scrape that down and then paint it. Mostly a lot of this stuff in here we could just scrape down and paint it. That's kind of what I want to do. Save it, you know. Pretty much save it. But yes, he said it has a power steering leak. Now, I can't say where that is or what needs to be fixed. But from looking at that, it looks a little greasy. So I'm pretty sure that that pump, or the seal anyway, is pretty bad. Battery, might need a battery. I'm not too sure. What is this? Interesting. That goes somewhere. It might need a battery. These are the fuses. It might need a battery. The battery's in the house. So we will see. I'm pretty sure it's going to need a battery. Looks like a newer radiator. A used radiator. Which, I mean, I guess it's cool. But yeah, obviously it needs an oil change. It needs, more than likely, because this is Dex cooled, it needs the fluids changed out as well. I mean, it ain't bad, but Dex cool doesn't last that long. I would love to just like get all that out and just put some green in there. You know, what I'm used to, or maybe something else. But yeah, that's nasty. Look at this though. Something's been flinging. Is this wet? No. It's a lot of grease over here. That could indicate that that's bad. Honestly, that can indicate that that's bad. If it was a leak underneath, then it'd be different. But that can indicate that that's bad. So, what's this? Intake plenum, maybe? Anyway, look at this. The starter is, where's the starter at? I think my cousin had the same motor. I think the starter is like way back there. So you got to remove like all of this. Fun. Oh, it looks like it's got newer brake hoses though. Oh wow, look at that. Looks like it has newer brake lines. These are braided too. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you know that's probably gonna need a new one. That's not really hard to do. You just remove some stuff. And yeah, what is that? Oh, that's the AC compressor. That looks a little weathered. I know the AC don't work, so that's gonna have to get fixed. And then, other than that, underneath, as you know, to my knowledge, that's all I know. By the way, it's cold out here. That's why I look like this. But I think it needs. I don't know if I said this in the video because this is not script, but it needs an oil change as well. So, yeah, you know, figures obviously. Now he has another bumper for this. Even though that bumper don't look bad, but he has another bumper for that. It's actually the white one, so that's good. I did see that one of those lights was like not working, so we need a fog light or fog lamp. I'm probably just gonna put yellow ones on there. Yellow is kind of better when it's foggy and when it's snowing and rain, whatever like that. It just looks better and it performs better, to my knowledge. So yeah, that's that. This bumper, oh boy. Okay, wow, this is not even in there. So this is a salvage title, right? My first salvage title car, by the way, and it is crunched up a little under here as I'm looking at it now. So I haven't really looked under here, but I know it needs a wheel liner because that is like knocked off. These control arms don't look the best either. As you can see, they look a little, you know, and these brakes don't look the best either. They've been sitting. Let's see. They don't really have that many grooves in them. Well, they're not the best either. I think it got like hit like right here or something, like lower, because you can see this is like kind of like crinkled. So it kind of got hit like probably like the bumper, this, like it probably got hit like this and like scraped, because you can see this is dented a little bit, and then this is dented or knocked off a little bit. So you can kind of see where it happened at. Now I'm gonna paint this because that's gonna rust out. I don't know what animal did this. I don't know what animal did that, but he did something. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is starting to bubble up a little bit. I mean, it's a 20-something-year-old vehicle, so it's gonna have some. It's not gonna be the best, you know, especially living in Michigan. It's not gonna be the best, but we can save it. Not gonna really replace all that, honestly. I mean, I'll probably just paint it, scrape it down and paint it, and scrape that down underneath here and paint it. I do want to get some mud flaps. I feel like mud flaps would be pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. The other side is not bad, by the way. It's a little more better. So I need to replace this. I'll probably put like a little shark fin in here, or on here though, on top of the roof, which the roof is, you know, on top of the roof. I'll probably most likely do that. Oh, it needs tires. This tire will hold air. So is that a nail? Okay. This tire will hold air, but then it'll go down after a while. This tire is just, I mean, it's bad. So you put air in there and it just don't do anything. I do have a tire in the basement, which he gave me as well. And it's a tire underneath, but you'll see why that's kind of going to be hard to get out. So it does need a rear hatch, which as well he has. Now this one is rusted. It actually look at this. So it's pretty rusty. It's pretty bad. I don't know what's under there. I don't honestly. Oh damn, my freaking shoestring. But yeah, this is probably gonna be kind of hard to take off. Like, I mean, okay, so you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, right? Is that how it comes off? Those are the hinges. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting to do. I think though, replacing these, right? I think replacing these with some stronger ones, because those need to be replaced. And then having like, maybe like, it's a 2-person job. So having like some wood, prop this up. And then maybe these will just come in there. This, I don't even know how to take that off. This should be interesting though. It should be interesting to take off. That would be fun. More than likely I'll get another one of these. This is rusty. We'll scrape that down and we'll put some stuff on there. But most likely I'll get another one of these, paint that, probably take this off, obviously, right? Okay, we ain't gonna mess with it right now, because we don't want to do something bad and it messes up. But yep, that's that. So, and it doesn't close all the way either. So it doesn't close at all. So yeah, we need another one of those. So the frame is good, right? The frame is good. The only thing that's bad on this underneath is, can I get to it? Let's see. Without getting dirty, of course. This is dirt. Who wants to get dirty? It has a little bit of frame rot right here. It has a little bit of frame rot. I don't know how far it goes back, but that's that. It's kind of crusty under here, but this is the most concerning part right there. So I'll probably get that cut out. Yeah, I'll probably have somebody cut that out, to be honest, and then weld me a whole new one in there. Now, you might say, oh, well, that ain't safe. That's true. That's the reason why I'm not gonna tow with this thing. But yeah, so that's kind of the reason why I'm not gonna tow with it. Now, I feel like it's gonna be fine, honestly, if I just weld a new piece on there. But I'm not gonna tow with it. And if I was to sell it, I would tell whoever bought it, like, the frame has been kind of like repaired, right? But it's not, I wouldn't tow with it. I think these tow up to like 6,000 pounds. So, you know, that's a lot of weight to tow. Now if you got like a little trailer, I feel like if you got like a little trailer or something like that, it ain't gonna be too much. That's probably like 1,000, maybe a little less. I feel like the towing capacity that I would feel safe with towing this would be around like 2,000 or 2,500 pounds. I don't plan to tow with this though. Like, that's not really the ideal. Like, I don't plan to tow with this. And, you know, I'll most likely get a truck to tow, like a 25 or like a 35. A 35 to like, I would say a 3,500 or a 350. Like a, you know, heavy duty, right? Heavy duty. Because this is, you know, builds and fixes, and we're gonna have cars on this channel. Why would I be towing with a Trailblazer? But I can put stuff back there though, like I said. But towing wise, that wouldn't be smart. So let's go inside and see what else needs to be fixed on this. As I'm going inside talking. So this is the vehicle. If you've seen the first video, was it the first or second video? I think it was the first video. So if you've seen the first video, you've seen that I was cleaning this out. His tools are still over there, my cousin's tools. I think this is for the wheel, by the way. Where did I put those bullets? Oh, okay, they're right there. I just don't want to put them somewhere and then it's just like, you know, mess around and put them in my my people's, you know, book bag or something. They're like, hey, it's a bullet. It's like, oh, we don't know where that came from. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so we're gonna leave those there. Yeah, so what it needs in here, pretty much just a cleaning. This needs to be fixed and bolted in. We can go to the junkyard and find some bolts. But that needs that. And I think these work, but I heard the car has to be on. So I'm not too sure if that works or not. What else? Radio works. Climate control works. The back climate control is, we'll go back there. Let's open this up. Where you at? Fishing. It's a fish. It's a fish. Up. Let's close you. Door's closed pretty good though. We got the little steps. Yeah. If you're wondering why I got Ugg boots on, yeah. It's like, you didn't explain. Yeah. So we're in the back, and the seat is up because I was in here just playing around or trying to figure out some things. It don't really need anything back here. The climate control. Okay, we don't want to smush the oil and it goes everywhere. But yeah, see that we need to do something with that. That's looking a little bad. That works though. I feel like the blend door actuator don't work back here because it don't blow. Like, I don't even know where it blows at. I think it's stuck. A lot of things was stuck on this, by the way, because it's been sitting for a year. Or maybe even longer, but it's been sitting for a little bit. And yeah, so that works, but it don't work. And I need that to work because, you know, it has vents back here. I wonder if my van have like vents like these, but it has the vents, which is in the roof, which is, it's kind of cool. That would probably be a pain in the ass to put starlights in here, by the way. I might do it though, we'll see. But yeah, that's the only thing that don't work in here. Everything else works. It's just, like I said, it needs a nice little cleaning. All the lights work. Probably need maybe like a light, maybe like one light. But that is pretty much it. Oh shit, for all that it need. And I'm about to order the fuel pump in a few. I gotta order online. Rock Auto, it's like, I think $94, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. So that's great. You know, it comes with a 2-year warranty. In 2 years, will I be driving this? Probably so. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just checking this gas cap thing. I never put a fuel pump in before, so this is going to be a first for me. I'm going to show y'all where it's at. I'm not going to get on the ground though. Let's get a little wide angle going on here. I can't see underneath there. You can. But it goes there. So, yeah. It goes there. We probably got to get it up a little high. But, it should be pretty good. Oh, I didn't see this, by the way. Yeah, see? It's torn. Needs a whole little splash. Splash. Needs some suspension work too. Those are pretty crusty. And then, before I end this, the back needs shocks too. Those are, let me see if I can get y'all in there. Those look a little crusty as well. This thing, I don't even, yeah. This whole little piece is rotted out. Is that bad too? No. This side isn't that bad. This is the other side. So, I think we can still save the frame though. scrape it down, paint it, oil it up. Should be good. Should be good. So before I order the fuel pump, by the way, I might want to see if it runs. So in the next video, I'm going to see if it runs. Now, how would I see if it runs? Well, you got to stick to the next video. But we're going to see if it runs. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't seen the battery in there because it's just been dead, right? You're just like, oh, does it have power? Does it want to have power? Does it crank? You know? So we're going to do all that in the next video. And that should be fun. And once we get the fuel pump on there, obviously we can drive it, and then we can start doing other things. Like I said, this channel is somewhat of a car channel, but it's also builds and fixes. I got bikes I can build. I got a snowblower that I think that runs, but it might not run. I got a lawnmower that does not run. Right? I got all these things that I like to fix and build and tinker with. So that should be fun to not so much do too much car stuff, but do car stuff, truck stuff, and stuff like that. And another thing that's good with getting this fixed is we are closer to getting like the channel's mascot, right? You know, YouTubers have, I say car YouTubers, they have that one car that draws everybody to the channel, or it's just their main, you know, their car or whatever like that. And that's what I want to have. And I've seen a few. And I you know, I don't know if I want to go luxury or if I want to go sport or something like that. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. But that's going to be it for this video. More builds and fixes to come. Until next video, peace.